The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to analyze the 10-yard sprint. The athlete selected for this analysis is one of the fastest players in Major League Baseball, Leotis Taveras of the Texas Rangers. In sports, it's impossible to recover from a bad start, so the first thing that you look at is his setup. Lowen Landau says an athlete who doesn't start with correct posture will not be able to find the right posture once he starts moving. The proper setup should be head and chest up, hip, knees, and elbows flexed, weight evenly distributed between the feet and on the insides of the feet so you can move quickly in either direction, a low center of gravity, and relax forearms and hands inside the knees. Next, look at his first step. It should be a drop step. A drop step creates a posture that allows optimal body lean and good angles at the hip, knee, ankle, and foot from which to apply force into the ground. The drop step also positions the lead foot under the hips so you can drive back with maximal horizontal force. Now look at its arm movements during the first step. They are long and forceful in both directions, and they're in sync with the legs to increase forward momentum. Now look at the position of the foot just before ground contact. It should be dorsiflexed. In other words, it should be spring-loaded as it comes forward, and then it becomes stable on ground contact to establish a firm base from which the muscles of the hips and legs can apply force. See how the knee is driven up until it's perpendicular to the torso, not parallel to the ground? Also notice that the shin angle is perpendicular to the thigh. Next, look at the position and placement of his foot on the ground. You should land on the forefoot, not on the toes or flat-footed, and the heel should not go all the way to the ground in order to keep tension and strain energy in the muscles of the calf from ground contact to toe off. Also notice that the foot should strike the ground under or slightly behind the hips or center of gravity, not in front, and then drive straight back to propel the body forward. Look at the spine. There should be a straight line through the spine to the back ankle with no rounding of the upper back or leaning of the head. A stable spine provides a solid base from which the arms and legs can move. The next step is to look at the position of the leg and heel during recovery. After you extend the back leg, you need to quickly flex the thigh and bring your heel right up to the butt to create a short, quick lever at the thigh instead of extending it back out like a distance runner. Remember, short levers move fast, long levers generate more force. See how the fingers of the lead arm are driven up to cheek height and the elbow of the back arm is driven straight back and up to shoulder height? Hand movement is cheek to cheek from the shoulders. You can't see it in this photo, but the hands move up and in to a midline of the body. Imagine there's a pane of glass running through the midline of the body. The hand should move up and in, barely touching the glass, and down and back past the pocket. Finally, look at the pattern and rhythm of the movements from start to finish. They are fluid and graceful, not short and choppy.